So, guys, a very good morning to all of you. Welcome back to the live class. So, how's everybody? I hope now the sound should be clear. Can everybody hear me? Yeah, we just started. So, I hope my voice is loud and clear to everybody. Good morning, madam. Good morning. So, today is Friday, the last day of the week. So, did you all remember since we are doing this every day? So, can you relate it to the previous day's analysis? Because everything is in the continuation of the prior thing. So, always remember that. Market really is a one thing. Yes, it's not like today is a fresh day to start, or today let's begin with everything with the scratch. It's not like that. Yes, how is it is like we always take it in the context of the previous structure, right? So how is the previous structure, that we need to check, and then today's analysis we need to check in the context of the overall structure of the market. Are you all getting me on this? Yes, good morning, good morning, good morning. So this is how we need to take the market, right? So let's if you remember yesterday's class, we discussed that this zone should come. Which zone it was? Which zone it was? It was a 25,000 to 24,952. Yes, a good person, a good trader or investor is who almost remembers the level all the time. At least this much love you should have for the market that you can at least remember the levels. So this is the zone we discussed, and there were the reasons that they are the previous levels. So if you look at it on a 60-minute chart, yes, this is where the gap up was happened in the first day of the week, and then it went up all the way, and this has come down all the way now. And there here is the 200 and 233 zone. So I'm showing you a 60-minute chart here. So in this zone, if it by any chance, like currently we are trading below 25,000 mark, but by any chance if we come down to this zone, say this 950 zone, no, this will be a good level to buy here. This is also support 3. How is the candle so far after the open? This is the open candle. It's 9:28. So almost the 15-minute trading almost been done after the market has opened. So how's the candle? Yes, everybody, please participate. Don't just listen to me. Think also simultaneously, reply, participate, make it engaging. Like I'm personally talking to you. Feel it like that. So here, if you see here, no, what happening is, see S2 is there, the daily S2, and then this has to come. Now you may say, okay, why we are bullish? Did you remember the reason why are we bullish? We are bullish because we are trading above the weekly CPR, and as long as we are above the weekly, see, any day belongs to the week belongs to the month belongs to the quarter belongs to the year, so on so forth. So this particular week, for the intraday perspective, if you remember, um, if you try to understand the market, this is how it is, and this is weak as of now. After the open market is falling, so it's a good practice. You must have heard that trade what you see, not what you think. Yes, trade what you see, what you're seeing. Yes, guys, what you're seeing. Yes, you're seeing the fall. You're seeing the correction. You're seeing that market coming off after the open. That's what you're seeing currently. So always trade what you see, not what you think. Is this clear to everybody? And this fall will continue to the important levels, that is around 950. Now in a market which has a bullish setup, we should be jittery about going short on this. Um this is for the educational purpose, but yes, so we are trying to understand the market, right? This is the area where it gapped up, and then 900, if you remember, and then this is coming off. So there could be two things probably. One is that if it takes a support around 950 zone, 950, 940, to that zone, it may revive for the rest of the day. If it fails there, if it fails there, then we may see it filling the gap. And where is the gap and where is it likely to come down to is the 15-minute 200, which is around then 800 zones. बताइए, there is any problem in this, or is this clear? Strong, bearish, weekly, plan a trade and trade a plan? Yes, sir. So let's write it one by one. Yes, what we have just discussed, so let's write it one by one. So the point number one, let's put today's date. Today is 22nd of August. August is the 8th month of the year 2025. The first thing is that Nifty may take support in the zone of 24,950. Now zone means 20 points, 30 points either side. It is not exact level, it's a zone, right? That's how the theory comes. Second point here is, if it takes support here, then may bounce back towards, now where it can come back to is back to 25,000, because this not 25,100, I would say. So 25,080 to 25,100, this is the whole play, the sideways upper trajectory. So if it takes support, so to make it more clear, upper boundary. And third point is, if it fails, or if it breaks below 24,900, then 24,800 to 24,750 may be tested. So there are two things. If it survives, if it doesn't, these are the levels. Did you all understood the market? Let me know in the chat. Yes, no, maybe, super duper clear. How is it? Or if it is above these zones, we can better put a background. Yeah, now it should be visible all the time. Clear to all of you guys? I think it has tested the daily 233 now. Today is Friday, last day of the week. So this is the plan for the week. Yes. Now, is this clear, the strategy into Nifty for the day? Then we should move to the Bank Nifty. Yes. All right. Now let's move on to the Bank Nifty. Since Nifty has come off, Bank Nifty was underperforming if you remember the charts, right? So I think Bank Nifty must have tested its key zones, the averages and all, and now should be say once like 200 is here, but Nifty Bank tried to go up but didn't test it. In this, what generally happens is that price stays within the range back and forth, back and forth. Are you all getting me? So this way, if it continues to trade within the range back and forth, usually you'll see that the same levels they get played out again and again. So what I mean by this is, if you look at the Bank Nifty, this has came now below the weekly the 200 on a 15, and it is coming off. I think now the Bank Nifty is coming to a buy zone. If it further falls around 100 points, then in this zone of 300 to 350, it should find support. Yes, so Bank Nifty should find support here in this zone of, let me tell you the exact number. This is a 55,300 to 350 is the zone where it should find the support now, right? And then if it finds support there, then we may see 300, 400 points back to this zone from 350 to say 650, 300 points quick recovery. Or maybe if it recovers fully, can go to 55,800. So just to write, let's write it. This is 22nd August 2025. Major support level intraday for Bank Nifty is around 55,300 to 55,350 zone. Second, if it takes support here, then 55,650 to about 55,800 may be tested. And third is, if it breaks below 55 to 50. Now, from 350 to 250 is no trade zone then, but below 250, if it breaks further, then 55,000 to 54,950 may get tested. Now, these levels are purely for the educational purpose. Yes, they are purely for the educational purpose. Please consult your financial advisor. Yes, do your own research, do your own analysis. Yes, they are not trading recommendations, they are just for the educational purpose. Is this clear to everybody, the Bank Nifty's chart? Yes, no, maybe. Did you understand the complete chart of Bank Nifty? Yes, it filled the gap and now should take the support. So, guys, if you're liking the session, please hit the like button. Everybody understood? So, this is how the context. Now, this is how the context of the day, like the Nifty and Bank Nifty, the complete context is set now. Now you know what to do, when to do, which all levels you need to watch to, and accordingly you can plan your trades. It's a great saying that trade your plan and plan your trades. Now, with that being said, if you see India VIX, because whenever we look at the Nifty Bank Nifty, we check out always the India VIX. India VIX is what? It is the volatility index. So VIX stands for the volatility index, right? So now if you say like what is the volatility index is, like looking at that, okay, this is whether the market is having the low volatility or market is having the high volatility. So like that you'll get to know once you look at the or check out the India VIX, right? So currently if you see, there are two trajectories of the India VIX, right? I have just shared it. The lower boundary of India VIX is around 10 and the higher boundary is around 30, right? Between this, it trades. Now, during the COVID and all, this has went up so much, right? So these are the exceptional cases when something major happens. Otherwise, if you see, for last 10 years chart is in front of your eyes, it's been the range of 10 to 30. Can you see, this is from 2015 and right now 2025. This is a COVID period high which you're seeing as a top. Rest the whole from last 10 years, the range being 10 to 30. Is this VIX thing clear to all? The range of VIX? Quickly, guys. Say yes, no. Now, whenever it is around 10, 10, 11, 12, it is said to be a low volatile market. And whenever it is around 30, it is very volatile market. So ideally, the low volatility market is good for the option buyers, because option has a option factor which we call as that vega, right? There are theta, gamma, vega. So do you know Greeks? Do you know Greeks, guys? Because I only know Hindi, English. I don't know Greeks. Just kidding. So, what all Greeks are Greeks are there? Gamma, theta, vega, right? So, theta is the time factor, right? Rho also there, and vega is this thing. So, what we need to understand here is that right now market is in the lower trajectory. So whenever market is low beta market, the option prices are likely to rise from here. Option prices are likely to rise from here. Why so? Because this is a good time for option buyer. Just that if you have the delta in your favor, the direction in your favor, through the options buying, you guys, option buyers can make money. So, but can you sell the options? In the low volatility market, in the low vega market, it's never a good idea to sell the options. So if you are a trader, an investor, you should always keep a check on the VIX. This is a low volatility market, and when markets volatility is low, when markets volatility has come down, this is a very good time that market is stable. And when in the downtrend market, market's volatility is low, then shows that somewhere this bearish market is about to end. Is this message clear to all? If in the bearish market, if around the lows in the Nifty, VIX is low, then it means that the bearish market is about to end or ended. So this market has already made a bottom since we are down from the top, but this is likely to revive again. So with that being said, VIX is in favor of option buyers. Nifty also took support from the same 950 levels, but this is just the first sign. If it gets sold into, then more downside will open up. If it starts making the buy events here, it will continue to revive. So keep an eye on these levels. I've shared the levels and all. Is plan your trades and trade your plan. Yeah, follow your risk management, trade well, make a lot of money, and come back and do comment. Yeah, I hope this is it for the day. You liked the session. I was able to add value to your trading journey. Thank you so much for being here. May God bless you all. With all my heart, all the best wishes to all of you. Have a great day. Bye bye. Take care. Thank you so much.